Hello, welcome to Abe's Front Porch Talk. Today's going to be another short video. I did one yesterday called Severe Pain. And today I'm going to talk to you some more about chronic widespread pain. And today I'm still having the same issues as I did yesterday, but I'm feeling just a tad bit better, but not much. I'm still having trouble with movements where I can't hardly walk. Feel like I'm about to fall down into the floor, having to grab objects that surround like dressers or the wall, anything that I can get my hands on that I can brace myself with. Yes, I'm using my cane, but sometimes the muscles in my legs will just get real weak and I feel this shock wave from the nerve endings firing off and I just about go down to the floor. Chronic pain is nothing to play with. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you know anybody who suffers with chronic pain and you do not, and you think it's all in their head and it's their brain tricking them, it is not their brain tricking them to make them think that it's in their heads or making them think they're just in pain. That's not true. I've been told by my own family my own brain was tricking me. I've been told by my family several times it's just all in my head. This is nothing to play with. When the nerve endings fire off in my body, I don't know about other chronic pain patients, but when it fires off in my body, it feels like I've grabbed an electric fence. And there are times when this happens, this can go on for days and weeks at a time. My hands will draw up. My fingers will draw. If I'm driving, sometimes the fingers will draw up to the steering wheel where I will have to prise my own fingers open. This is day 3 that I'm going through this. And you don't need to abandon your family because you think they're lying and stuff. This is why suicide is so big and major right now. Because people don't understand it. They say, well, I looked this up and the medical doctor from some stupid scientist out here says it is. Well, I'm sorry, that scientists don't live in this body and they don't live with me 24/7. They probably don't even know who I am. So they don't know. Even my own medical doctor that sees me, or a neurologist or a rheumatologist that sees me, they don't understand it. So, I mean, for them to tell their own patients that it's just your brain tricking you or it's a mental problem, you wait till they have a bad car accident on their way home from work, or they suffer some type of injury that leaves them in chronic pain, then it'll be a totally different story. But these people's got money to back them up to make people see the truth that it's not in their heads like how they would believe. But right now, this is what they want people to understand. It's time that we as chronic pain patients stand up and say we're not taking no more. We should be backed up by laws for slander and defamation. But I don't know about you guys. I've checked into it. In the state I live in, there's nothing I can do about it. People, because they say it's the right to their opinion. But when they're gossiping to the whole town about it, what do? My family knows I need help. They know that they've had to help me out of the bed and take me to the living room some mornings when I wake up and cannot hardly move, like today. I need that help. But my family is not there. They just got mad at me and just decided I'm doing it all for attention, and that's another story for another day. But what I'm trying to tell you guys, this is nothing to be playing around with. This is nothing to be playing around. When I'm about to fall and hit the floor, or anybody that's going through what I'm going through with right now, any of us, and I'm using myself as an example in a lot of this, okay, folks? If any of us is about to fall and hit the floor and you're going around telling lies, we're doing this on purpose or we're doing it for attention and things like that, this is not for attention. Our muscles and nerve endings get weak. And it's like you get paralyzed. Maybe none of you have ever been shocked by an electric fence, but maybe been shocked by a wall socket. Take that pain of the wall socket as well. I just compare mine to an electric fence because I've touched one before. This is not fun and games. This is nothing to be laughing at. Many people with chronic pain needs help. I have my good days and bad days. I hope when I wake up tomorrow, which will be day 4, that I will be feeling a lot better, that I won't need my cane, that I won't need the help that I need to get from one room to the next. Yesterday, on day 2 and day 3, it took all I had in my body to stand up in front of the bathroom sink just to brush my teeth and to groom myself. My legs were getting weak and I had to stop. The pain from my lower back going through my hips down into my legs, into my feet was painful. And it's hard for me to bend to sit down on the couch, and I have to take my time to sit real slow on the couch. And it hurts. That pain is hurting so bad just to sit down. And in certain movements, if I make a certain movement, the pain shoots. And it goes from my lower back, through my hips, like I just said, down into my legs. And if I move my left leg, try to get in a better situation to make myself a little bit more comfortable, it sends the pain. Even my right leg does the same thing. To get back up off the couch and have to hold on to something and use my cane is very painful as well. If you could just understand what I'm talking about and going through, but most of you that is going through what I'm going through right now, you know this is nothing to laugh about. You know this is not fun and games. Many people has lost their loved ones to suicide because people cannot stand the pain. There are several people who's lost their loved ones because the doctors quit writing the pain medication to their patients and they cannot take the pain anymore. And it's finally, and when you're in pain, you go into this fog. And for me, like I explained to people before, to me, it's like I'm here in the physical realm, but I'm in another spiritual realm at that. And it's like I can hear and see everything that's going on in the physical part, but I'm in a spiritual part. And it's so peaceful when I'm there. But as I come back to myself and start pulling out from this pain, I can't remember what was really going on in the physical. It becomes a vague memory. And I don't always remember what was ever actually said. So that's a scary situation to be in. But remember, if you suffer with chronic pain, hang in there. I said that in yesterday's video, day 2. Hang in there. If you know anybody who is suffering, share this video. Let them see this video. Let them hear. From the young to the old. I want to reach out from the young people to the old people. Because there are young people who suffer in the same way with chronic pain and is feeling misunderstood and been told you're too young to be having these problems. It's just part of growing up. And they need to see someone is there to listen to them as well. Make them feel encouraged. Even the older people, they're going through the same thing because, like I said, family and friends do not understand. Because they're not experiencing this themselves. So, this is all I got. Remember, to those who do not suffer with chronic pain, remember what you take for granted when you're able to sit on the couch or get up off the couch or even out of the bed. I have a hard time sleeping at night due to the pain because I can't roll over certain ways in the bed. And when I try to roll over, it shoots that pain into my back and it goes into my legs, and it's real sharp pains. Think about that. And next time you look at your family or your friends who's suffering, remember this video. You do not really understand, and we need your support. We don't need any discouragement or any hatred said to us. We need support because too many people, if you do your research, has committed suicide where people's family and friends did not understand them. And with people lying and saying people did it for attention and gossip about it and the word got back to them, it hurt these people so deeply, and words can hurt. Yes, you may see me next week, not only Kane, walking about doing whatever I want to do. Yeah, that's how it works with me. I hurt every day, but some days the pain is too bad. And like today and yesterday, when it hit, it was so severe it put me down. And my body goes into this shock. And that's what happens with a lot of chronic pain patients. The body will go into shock because they have these days where they can move on, do what they want to do, and feel good, and then all of a sudden, when there's a flare-up, boom, we're brought down, and the body's just in shock. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I just want to update you on day 3, still the same, having a hard time. I'll update you guys tomorrow. Thank you.